The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Charles the lone setback. Following the fumble recovery, Smith. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. 3 quarters have come and gone. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. 5 receivers in the game, 4 of them to the left side. A shotgun snap for Smith. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Smith looking for the out route. It's complete to Macklin. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Fielded at the 20. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 19 yards there. And it's a 1st down for the Broncos. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. And now a 1st chance for the backup here to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And now the offense operates in the red zone. And quickly they get to the line.
Now let's go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And now here comes Kansas City. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Now it's Smith. This will be caught at about the 3. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jamal Charles, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And Denver getting set to take the field. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment, and to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down. Back to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now the try here for the point after. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. and never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again, and who knows, you may meet up with this team again.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Here's Smith. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
That's a nice catch, but unable to stay in bounds. And remember, it wasn't a wide receiver who works on that all the time.
I was going to say, he likes to get the ball handed to him. Now, don't get me wrong, he's part of the passing game as well, but maybe a little out of his comfort zone there.
Yeah, he might want to have a few words to say to us about that later, but I am still going with you on that one. Wide receivers work on it a little bit more.
Caught left side, Williams. They're calling a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On first down, Smith surveying the field. Looking left side. That's caught by Macklin. It's a gain of 9. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Again, Smith. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. One last throw here for Smith. He's got time in the pocket. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And that will write a finish to